There is absolutely no room in a peaceful and free country like Canada for intolerance, racism, and extremism of any kind. And if there's anyone here who disagrees with that, there's the door. You're not welcome here.
Conservative leader Andrew Scheer denouncing white extremists. It comes after persistent Liberal allegations he was courting them for support, and it was turning into an ugly election issue. Whether it is enough for Scheer to quell the allegations remains to be seen. But that's only one of Andrew Scheer's problems in his bid to become Prime Minister. Another could potentially be right here at the Ontario Legislature, an unpopular Premier. Doug Ford was thought to be a powerful ally of Andrew Scheer's, a premier who could help him get his message out on the federal stage. Ford had been leading the charge against Justin Trudeau's carbon tax. But then came the Ford government's first budget. Federal Conservative insiders tell CityNews they were expecting a moderate budget that would create little controversy. That's what Finance Minister Vic Fedeli presented on the surface. But then, day after day, cut after cut emerged, from tree planting to library services to childcare and public health. The Ford government lost control of its messaging and, according to 5 recent polls, lost significant voter support. Minister, is your government hurting Andrew Scheer's chances in Ontario?
Well, I hope that Andrew Scheer is very successful, but I've kept out of that federal election.
But don't you think the polling will have an impact on him and what people are seeing with these deep cuts?
I'm pretty sure that the only polling Andrew Scheer worries about is on the day of the election.
You know, everybody says that, Minister.
Because it's true.
But behind the scenes, federal Conservatives are extremely concerned, and they should be. Ontario, particularly the 905 region outside Toronto, is crucial for either Andrew Scheer or Justin Trudeau to win, and it will be a battleground in the federal election. Scheer can't afford to be too closely allied with Doug Ford. Stephen Harper learned that towards the end of his last election when he posed with Rob and Doug Ford, hurting his campaign. But a former Ford campaign strategist is brushing off a Ford factor in this October's election.
Despite the situation in Ontario and who the Premier is, I think this is an election between Andrew Scheer and Justin Trudeau, and I think the choice is clear in Ontario.
Even if Doug Ford was doing well, he could still hurt Andrew Scheer. After all, Ontario has long been known to choose different parties federally and provincially. This is a province that doesn't like to put all its political eggs in one basket.